Hi everyone, this is Dr. Orkun Bajik here, and today we are going to talk about break-even analysis. We are going to talk about what it means, and we are going to work on a numerical example to understand how we can use it in quantitative methods. So in summary, break-even analysis focuses on understanding and identifying the amount in decision-making process that will lead to no profit and no loss. So we are talking about a numerical value for which we have no profit and no loss. So we are going to be talking about a few notations. This will include the selling price per unit, which we will denote by S, the fixed cost per order, which is F, and the variable cost per unit, which is V. So to find the break-even point, the formula that we will use will be F, which is the fixed cost, divided by S minus V. So S is the selling price, V is the variable cost. If we divide the fixed cost by the difference between the selling price and the variable cost, we will be able to find what the break-even value is. So let's look at a numerical example. So suppose that we have a furniture store that receives furniture from a supplier and sell this furniture in store. We work with this supplier that we pay $10,000 per order that we place. So each time we place an order, we automatically pay $10,000 to our supplier. In addition to this fixed cost of $10,000, we pay $500 per sectional sofa that we include in the order. So again, each time we place an order, we pay $10,000, and for each sectional sofa included in this order, we pay $500. And the selling price for each sectional sofa is $3,000. And we want to find the break-even point. In other words, we want to find how many sectional sofas we should sell so that we have zero profit and zero loss. So let's put in what we know from the problem statement in my template here. So F is the fixed cost, and it's given in the problem statement that this value is $10,000. So in this sentence that we are given that the fixed cost is $10,000. S is the selling price, which is given in the problem statement that we sell each sectional sofa for $3,000. So the selling price would be then $3,000. And the variable cost V is $500. This variable cost depends on the number of items included in the order. And for each sectional sofa we are paying $500. Therefore, the V value is 500. So now I'm ready to go ahead and calculate the break-even point. If we go back to our slides, this is our formula, F divided by S minus V. So we are going to go ahead and put this in our Excel function. So F is 10,000, which is in cell C9, divided by, in parentheses are very important, S minus V. Okay, so you need to make sure that you put parentheses in the denominator, because if you don't put the parentheses, then your calculation will be incorrect. So make sure that you have the parentheses in the correct places. So this value, this calculation will give me the break-even point, which is 4. Okay, so this tells me that if we sell 4 sectional sofas, we are going to be making $0 profit and $0 loss. So let's look at how much our revenue is at this break-even point. So how much am I selling each sofa for? That value is $3,000, right? Selling price is $3,000. So for each sectional sofa that I'm selling, I'm selling it for $3,000, and if I sell 4 of them, I will be making $12,000. And the cost of each sectional sofa, we are paying $10,000 fixed cost, right? So even if we order one sectional sofa, we have to pay this $10,000. Therefore, we have to include the cost of $10,000, which is the fixed cost. And for each sectional sofa we include in the order, we are paying $500. So if I'm placing an order, I am paying $10,000. And if I include 4 sectional sofas in this order, I need to pay 500 times 4. Therefore, my total cost at this break-even point will also be $12,000, and my profit will be equal to the difference between the revenue and the cost. And you can clearly see that the profit is 0. And if you do this calculation from a different direction to calculate the loss, you can also verify that the loss is 0 in this case. A more efficient way to do this would be to, for example, use the values that we already inputted in Excel. For example, to calculate revenue, I can multiply the value of $3,000, which is in cell C10, times the break-even point, which is equal to 4, and that will give me the revenue. And following the same methodology, the cost is $500 times 4, which is the break-even, plus the fixed cost of $10,000. And if you subtract the cost from revenue, that will give you the profit, which is equal to 0. So what I want to show you is, we know that at break-even point of 4 sectional sofas, we are making $0 profit and we are losing $0. But let's see what happens if you sell 5 sectional sofas. Okay, so I changed this to 5 and Excel automatically updated all the values. Okay, so that's why I wanted to show you this way, because that will help you if you want to make some small changes in your input to calculate your revenue, cost, and profit. So what happened is, you can see that the profit is now $2,500. Okay, so at 4 units or 4 sectional sofas, we are making $0. But if we sell 5 sofas, we are making $2,500. Let's see what happens if we sell 5. If we sell 6. Then the profit becomes $5,000. Let's see what happens if we were to sell 2 sectional sofas. Then you see that the profit became negative, which means that we are losing money and we are losing $5,000. Okay, so this is the idea behind break-even points. You first want to find at what level I am making $0 and I'm losing $0. And then from there, you can analyze and try to understand how many units you should be selling or offering to be able to make profit. All right, so that is the idea. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.